so it's going to start, and the time is about midday on a very stormy-looking Sunday afternoon. And Gage, your character, I'm assuming you're dressed down for the occasion.
Well, I'm in my casuals.
You don't walk through the streets in your tights.
No, they're chafe. Sometimes I wear them under my clothes, but that's only rash decisions.
It's raining, it's windy, there's windswept leaves being brushed along the pavement, and in front of you, you've just got a lonely sign saying Spotted Zebra and a dark green door. Paint slightly cracking the pavement.
Is the door open?
No, the door's closed.
Right, well, I'm going to go up to the door. I'm going to knock on the door if I can't open it.
Okay, knock on the door at a small...
Is that a large-safe throwing span?
High height. It slides to one side. It's still pitch black with inside, and you hear this voice saying, "Who is it? What do you want?"
I don't know if you noticed, but it's kind of pouring down with rain here, and I'm just wondering if this pub's open. I could get a drink.
We don't like your kind.
What kind of pub am I running?
What type of pub are you running?
He's just in his normal clothes.
I have money.
You'll have to do something more than money to impress me, kid.
Fair enough.
With that,
At this point,
lights closed.
right, could I, in theory, go to one of the walls that's not near a door, and set a portal through it so I can walk through?
You can do what you want. It's your power.
I'll do that. But if I put my hand on something, I can create a portal there and one on the other side of the object as well.
Okay. So basically, you're going to go to the side of the door, just round the corner.
Round the corner, like in the off alley that they have at the side of it. I'm just going to put my hand on the wall, make a portal, step right through. I'll probably come out in the toilets or something.
Okay. When you create a portal, can you actually see through to the other side, or is it just a black, wavy, wibbly wobbly space that you have to go through?
I can see through to the other side.
Okay. Well, so you create a portal. What do you see?
I see a very disgusting men's toilets.
Right, okay.
He sees a wall. Upon sensing a portal appearing in my pub, I construct a wall.
And all I see is the wall of the stall saying, "Looking for a good time, call 07.
Okay, so you step through the portal to the men's toilets. Into a cubicle?
Yeah, I'm in a cubicle.
Is there anybody sat on the toilet?
No, I'd like to think I'd not just, like, teleported on some poor dude's lap.
Okay, so you've now entered the toilet, you're in a cubicle, the door's unlocked, and as you open the door, you can see...
I'm not going to open the door yet. I'm going to flush the toilet first and then open the door to not arouse suspicion.
There's somebody in the toilet that wasn't there before, but I'm not aroused because he's flushed.
At least he's considerate.
Right, okay, so you flush the toilet, you ready to open the door now?
Yep, I open the door, I walk out.
You walk out, it's standard average-sized men's toilets, it looks relatively clean. To the front of you, the sinks and a mirror, you can see that you are dressed in your standard daily wear, you're not in superhero gear. And to the right-hand side, you've got a door leading out into the main part of the park.
Okay. Right, well, I'm going to go out of that door, but I'm going to peek out first.
Do you not think you should wash your hands?
Oh, fine, I'll wash my hands.
That's just disgusting. I never brought you up like that.
Squirty soap first, I put it in my left hand, I rub it with my right hand, and I keep on doing it in a continuous
He
motion.
follows the poster on the wall that shows how to wash your hands.
Alright, okay, so you washed your hands, so you're going to just peek out.
Yeah, I'm just going to peep out to start, just see who's in it.
Okay, you're peeking out, and there's a short corridor which opens into a wider room. This is the actual pub. It's not a very large pub. It's quite dimly lit. Smoky. Obviously, the smoking ban hasn't been enforced here. But I'm guessing if you're supers, you can do what you want. Look at Scott going, yes, no smoking ban.
I'm going to live the dream right now.
Yeah, at the end of the room, you can see just a couple of small tables with chairs and lamps on there. A couple of people have sat there smoking. You can't see what's on the left and right. You're going to have to go through the rest of the corridors.
Alright, can I approach the bar?
You don't know where the bar is yet, but go into the room and have a look around.
Yeah, alright then. I'll walk around, I'll have a look at the jukebox if they have one.
Okay. Right, interesting. Alright, so you walk into the main part of the pub. To the right of you, there's a short corridor on an incline up to the main door. There's one guy who's sat on a little wooden chair by the door, obviously the guy that refused you entry. And to the left, you've got a wall-long bar. There's many optics, many drinks. They've got a couple of draft ales on. Some of them African, Scott. And there's a single, a young lady, bar lady behind there, waiting. A couple of people who look slumped over the bar. And there's no jukebox.
Fine, I
What
guess.
kind of bar am I running without a jukebox? Is there a piano?
Oh, yes! Can I go on the piano and try to go down?
There is, at the end of the bar, there is a piano. Okay.
Yes!
The keyboard is locked.
Can I go to the bar?
Come on, guys. Hey, let's do a superhero RPG. Okay, I'm going to play the piano.
Piano man.
I don't think that's on your powers list. The ability to play a piano.
Stop, people!
Okay, so the bar's on to the left. You approaching the bar?
Yeah, I'm gonna approach the bar.
There's a young lady. She seems only about 5'3". She's got tied back, dark brown hair in a ponytail, quite high on her head.
Can I act dead slick and smooth, go up to her and ask for a baby sham?
Okay, so she says, "Hi, my name's Claudia. How can I help you today?"
Hey, I'm just wondering if I can get a baby sham. Keep...
We don't do cocktails here.
Your voice has changed. I will have a glass of anything that you recommend for a first time. And a packet of crisps.
A pint or half?
Let's have a pint. Let's go crazy. And a packet of cheese junior.
She reaches under the bar. She pulls a pint of lion's piss. There you are, sir. Enjoy your drink.
Thanks. It's still warm. Right. So I try and take a sip of it, but refuse because of the smell. So I just pop it down on the bar without her looking. I'm not a complete idiot.
No.
Is the owner of the bar at the bar?
You're talking about Frankie. I can come on for you.
Yeah, sure. I've just got a few questions to ask him.
Okay, just 1 second. And she toddles off through the little curtained side door and calls for Frankie. Frankie's going to through the curtain. Who's going to be Scott? Go for it.
So yeah, I'll walk up to the bar. I'm like, yeah, you wanted something.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
I'm going to. Does you know my scanning beam? Does that give? Does that have any sort of visual thing, or can I just do it naturally?
It was auditory. It was only senses listening.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Can
it?
I hear his heartbeat?
You can hear his heartbeat. You can feel the blood pumping through his veins.
So I want to know if he's nervous or something like that. That's what I'm listening. I'm going CIA here.
Okay.
I'm going to be listening to see if he's going to be lying to me at any point in this. So naturally tuning into his heartbeat, I'll be like, what question do you want to know?
Okay, you can tell that his heart's racing quite fast. Do the mess in the toilet, by the way.
Fair enough.
First of all, I wanted to ask, how come on a place that doesn't really seem like the most crowded and popular of hangout and dive bars,
You call him a bar dive?
why was I refused entry?
You were refused entry. I think you should leave then.
And at which point, can I ask him to walk me to like an off part of the room where nobody else could hear?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Obviously,
As he slowly grabs
that I've just broke into the bar.
You're going to explain to me how you broke into the bar. I like where this is going.
I'm not my backstory, yeah.
Quietly slipping the ring on my finger, I will follow him to a back room of the bar. I will lead him to the back room of the bar.
No, in fact, better yet, has he got like a cellar?
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna lock him in the cellar.
You're going to lock me in my own cellar.
He obviously doesn't realise what you are. Maybe it's a case of explaining this.
Oh, no, he doesn't realise what I am, and I'm not going to tell him anytime soon.
Yeah, no problems. I will take you to. I'm not going to take you to my cellar. That's where I keep the secret crime room with my pin-up board with string. So no. I'll take him to a discreet corner of the bar.
Okay, in that discreet corner of the bar is only one character, one figure, sat in a trench coat and a trilby, trying to avoid the light shining off his legs. Looks part metal. Well, looks totally metal.
Has he just entered the bar?
No, he's been sat in the corner.
No, I've been sat in the corner all this time.
I have something to ask.
Keeping himself to himself.
Alright. Well, since you just pointed him out, I wanted to know if you knew anything about that person.
He's a local.
Alright.
That's all I'm saying.
So, he's a local. Fair enough. Well, is there anything else about it? Is he approachable? Can I speak to
You can try. No, I took him to the corner of the bar, and in the corner of the bar there's a big metal guy who's clearly local. I'm gonna just say, right, what did you want to show me? And don't bother with him.
See, now I'm thinking what I have to show him. I was just using that to get him away from the bar.
Well, you wanted to show me something of how you broke into my bar. I'm saying this all very loud so that Matt can hear.
Who told you I broke into the bar?
You said you were going to show me how you broke into my bar when you weren't welcome.
That's me speaking to the GM privately.
You need to make that more obvious.
Oh, right.
Turned behind the bar and she's eyeing Frankie suspiciously as he's sharpening a wrench.
So, Frankie, why are you sharpening a wrench?
She knows that this is only going to end badly.
I'm not sharpening it, I'm blunting it.
All right.
Rounding off the edges. I like that more sort of blunt force trauma type injuries.
Right, just speaking to the GM here, is there a high possible chance of me getting my ass kicked in this place?
No idea what powers everybody else has got around you. There's only two people who are visibly different to a standard human being. One is the metal gentleman in the trilby and the raincoat sat in front of you, and the other one is Claudia, who's the barmaid, who as she left round the side of the bar, you've noticed she has got a tail.
Has she really?
Please don't get distracted by that, Gabe.
I've made a new friend.
No, you haven't.
Right. Can I start turning my questions towards... What's Matt's character called?
Machine. No, yeah, Machine.
Could I ask some questions to Machine? Like, try and approach him friendly.
Hey, you wanted to talk to me. Get talking.
I wanted to talk to you to talk to him.
30 minutes in, Matt hasn't said one word.
All he's done is looked up and put his drink down and he's looking at you. That's it.
So are you going to explain how you got in here or not?
If I said magic, would you believe me?
Show me and I might.
Right, I just need you to, I can't really use my power right here because there's too many people watching.
Why?
There's two people watching,
hang on,
me and Matt.
And they both have abilities.
You don't know that, but yeah.
Well, I can clearly see one of them has a tail and one of them's made of metal.
Do you have public performance issues?
Alright then, can I then put my hand...
You obviously don't want to do something which is going to start a fight in here, but you need to do something that's going to impress the...
Not get your ass kicked.
You might get your ass kicked, exactly.
Alright, can I put my hand on the wall behind me, make a portal, grab him, and just fall to the other side of the wall, showing him that I can move past walls?
So what you want to do is you want to create a portal on the wall.
Yeah, lead into the wall behind me. But as I'm falling backwards through, because my back's against the wall, I'm going to grab Frankie by, like, say the front of him. I'm just going to pull him through and just show him that I can actually do this.
He may not like that.
Well, if he tries to attack, I'll just port away from him.
The only RPG where instead of splitting the party, we just beat each other to death.
Well, everyone's going to start on wrong terms.
Not everyone.
Okay, if you want...
I like Matt at the bar.
Would you...
Not at the bar. He looks like he's already started off on wrong terms. He's at a bar drinking, depressingly.
Okay, so Gabe, you are now going to create a portal behind you. You're going to fall back, grabbing Frankie, just the normal barman, and pulling that owner through a portal, ending out where?
Yeah.
How far away am I?
You're at the end of the bar. And I'm walking...
No, he wasn't. He was in the corner where I took you so that you could show me your power.
Yeah,
or
so...
you could show me how you got...
Even if he has to see, he's not really much of a threat to me, I'll port away from him.
Right, go for it.
So, as he goes to
show.
grab me, I'll throw up a force field.
Oh, right, okay.
At the same time, as I see him go to grab Scott, then I use my interpose ability to jump in the way and take the hit for him.
Awesome.
Alright.
Take the hit for him, as in take the hit for Frankie, or take the hit for me?
No, take the hit from me. I'm putting up a force field, so so you can't grab me.
So he puts up a force field, and then I get between you and him. As you're
Right,
trying
okay,
to...
so I grab you instead of him, so I won't be able to pull you because you're made of metal. There's a portal behind me, you know?
There is a Mexican standoff moment where the three of you are stood very close next to each other, locked in what looks like it's going to be battle at any second.
As long as I don't kiss him, that's fine.
At that moment...
Wait, has he created the portal on the wall?
The portal's there.
The wall right behind
so
me.
we can see the portal on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, I was showing you how I broke in.
Yeah, well, you didn't need to grab me.
Well, I prefer
The portal would be enough. Can I see through the portal?
That's not an illusion. That's not an illusion. You can physically step through a concrete wall.
At this very moment, when things are looking their most heated, and it looks like people are going to have to roll for initiative, the phone rings on the end of the bar. Claudia runs to the end of the bar, picks up the phone, says, yes, yes, 1 second please, and then says, Frankie, phone for you.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a slow walk backwards to the bar.
Could I ask, Metal, when he dived in front of me, did his coat open at all, revealing more metal work under him?
What? He's not a flasher.
No, I mean like maybe a limb on his arm or something. It's just completely metal up or something. Something little.
I think you'd notice the metal hands.
Metal hands, right? I can work on that. I can speak to him while you're on the call talking to Babe Station. I don't know.
Okay, so Frankie goes to the bar, picks up the phone, and on the other end of the phone is a lady, a young lady, right? Sounds late teens, early 20s. Frankie, thank God you're there. It's Julie.
You, Julie?
Hi, Julie. What can I do for you?
You guys, you've got to take Sean. You've got to take the machine. You've got to get to the cannery.
To the where?
To the cannery? Just down Yellow Brick Road? Sorry, I don't know where or when I am at the moment. A lot of things are going on. It's ever since the storm. There's a lot of things. It's Julie. Julie Sanchez. I work in the Stitching Time. No? We haven't got there yet. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Look.
So where are you?
It's Julie Sanchez. I work in a Stitching Time on Yellow Brick Road. Look,
Okay.
It's too much to explain right now. All I can tell you is you need to get to the cannery.
Well, when the machine returns, I will take him and I'll take him to the cannery. So what I'm going to do at this point is say, because I'm still a bit wary about Gage,
Okay.
is I'm gonna assume that I have a car.
Particular kind of car?
I was hoping for like a yellow cab, an old sort of banged out yellow cab, something that look a bit innocuous, you know, a bit discreet.
Okay. Kitted up with anything? Or it's just a standard vehicle?
There's going to be a back seat missing for when Matt gets in it.
Okay.
You know, so it's adapted in a way where from the outside you couldn't really tell, but inside it could fit a big metal man.
Okay. That's fine.
Matt and Gage are both going to get in the cab. I'm going to start driving to the cannery.
Okay. So you're going to drive along the shoreline. It takes you about 8-9 minutes to get to the cannery.
Sorry
So
about that.
Frankie received a bit of a strange call. A lady called Julie Sanchez, never really met you before. She seemed to know you guys and has said you need to get to the cannery. So you've got into Frankie's car. He's got an old yellow American taxi. One of the seats apparently is taken out of the back so you can fit the machine in.
Whoa, what's going on here? Last time I remembered, I was still grabbing onto the machine with a portal behind me. Now you're talking about everyone getting in a taxi.
The phone rang. I got a mysterious call. I've turned around and said to Matt that we need to go, and I'm dragging you with us because I'm still not sure about you yet. I know you've got some sort of power, but
I'm surprised you can drag me along. I'm surprised I can't just do a put. Mind you, if he's still holding on to me, then I can't really move.
No one's. I've just told you. You can come of your own free will. I've just said you come with us because you're a bit weird and you might be useful in a situation.
Oh, I'll
not,
come with you. I've got questions that need to be answered.
we all have questions that need to be answered. So, Matt, are you up to date?
Yeah, I know where we are.
Right, so we're jumping in my cab and we're driving to the cannery. Dan's just about to describe the cannery to us.
Okay, so the cannery is literally where in the late 19th century, early 20th century, that's where next to the ports used to take the fish, they used to gut the fish, they would pack them up, ready for shipping across the region. Early up to mid 20th century, it's lost its trade in that side. They're still doing it off to the side. But the cannery has now become a very trendy marketplace. You've just pulled up outside the cannery. There's a central round area of the cannery. It's the main focal part. Think of it a fist before the fingers come off. So there's different areas of the cannery you can go down. And there is a sign at the front which says parking, and there is an arrow going down the side of the building.
Being a taxi, I'm not going to worry about parking. I'm just going to pull up at the earliest convenient place.
And then put your hazards on. That means you can park anywhere.
So you pull up outside. I'm assuming you're all getting out together.
Linking arms.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all going to get out of the taxi together. Just as you go to the entrance of the cannery, you're going to enter the rotunda. You can see through the doors there is actually a bronze cow, affectionately known as Bessie to the locals, and that signifies the marketplace entrance. And just to the right-hand side, there is 3 or 4 phone boxes. And the second phone box, the phone starts to ring.
I think Frankie's been volunteered to go and answer it since he got the original call.
Right, so I'll run up and answer the phone.
Frankie, is that you?
Yeah?
Okay, I don't know if you're there in time or not. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where or when I am right now. You've got to stop them. They're taking girls.
They're taking girls?
They're taking girls. I don't know when. I don't know what time. It's like I'm in a movie and the film's got damaged. I can't see what time it is. 2 o'clock? 3 o'clock? I'm not sure.
Okay, calm down. Who's taking what girls?
There's a man. I can't see his face. There's a man. He's in a suit. There's a black car.
Okay. Any more descriptive would be better than that. I'm going to shout to these guys and say, look for a man in a black car. He's taking girls. Right.
Before she can give you any other information regarding that, the phone goes dead.
Okay. Let's spread out and look for clues.
You're now at the entrance of the rotunda, a big round reception hall, a good couple hundred feet in diameter, and at 3 different areas at the back and angling off left and right, you've got further archways which go through to different market hall stalls.
Is this place crowded or not? Is it like dead?
It's Sunday afternoon. It's the time when a lot of fresh produce is sold. This place opens up about 6 o'clock in the morning, but it's still quite busy for another couple of hours.
Okay, Metal Man. I'm thinking, what's the highest point in the room in this place? Because if we could get like a.
Okay, in the rotunda, you've got the round central part of the marketplace. On the left and right hand side, you've got sweeping staircases, and they come around to a top balcony. And on the top balcony, that's just a standard area for people to actually meet them. There's a small cafe at the top. However, there are no market stalls. It's just a place where people will place their lot.
Right.
Well, I'll head up there, up to the cafe, so that I can get an overview and see if we can try and spot whoever's doing this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, yeah. So we need to find a man up with a black car who's taking girls. We don't know when this is happening, but it's happening somewhere around here. So we could be here too late or too early.
Right.
Or just in time. So we're going to go and find the highest point so that we can get a better overview. But it's pretty crowded around here, so I'm suggesting we don't use any powers until we absolutely have to.
Remember,
Okay.
it's not well known that there is the super contingency, as it were.
Yeah.
Next to the entrance, you've got Bronze Bessie. That's the bronze cow statue. So you've got a map to the cannery. You can see the central part where it's telling you you've got your main entrance. They're going to be selling fruit and veg. You've got your first main figure off to the left. That's going to be fish. And then you've got further 2 archways which lead to different produce, meats, etc.
Right. Well,
Anybody else
I'll
see
go
that?
to the cafe on the balcony. We could do with someone going out to maybe to the car park to see just how many cars there are out there, how many of them are black.
Okay.
Maybe there's only half a dozen cars and one of them black.
Right. Somehow I turned up twice.
Excellent. Well done. You're going to do very well.
What I'm thinking is what can we see?
Okay, so the entrance, like I said, you've got Bronze Bessie in front of you. Next to Bronze Bessie, you've got Matt, the main rotunda. That's where the fruit and veg are sold. And you've also got the balcony. And you've got 3 fingers, 3 archways, which do fish on one, a continuation of fruit and veg on the second, and you've also got the different meat products on your third. And there is an exit onto the road.
Okay. Matt, you want to hang out by the exit?
Okay.
Gage, you want to get to the balcony?
Lookout point. All right.
I'm going to start circling that whole area and try and listen and see if I can pick up anything.
Okay.
I'll suggest that just as we're going, we all swap mobile numbers so we have, if we do lose sight of each other and don't want to make a massive racket, we can still get hold of each other.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so Gage is heading up to the balcony. As Gage, you get up to the top of the balcony, you can see that in the centre of the balcony there's a cordoned off area and it's a little cafe area. Really, it's just mainly for coffee. But they'll do sandwiches and things like that. And behind them, it's a full glass panelled external window that leads out looking across the city.
Right. Okay.
So, Scott, Gage, at the top, you can actually see through. You can see parts of the road. Traffic's quite busy. Not too busy, but there are quite a few cars on the road.
Are any of them black?
It's a standard colour. Matt, where are you going?
I'm gonna, I believe I'm waiting near the main entrance so that we can see if we see anyone trying to leave, then I can cut them off.
Okay, so you're stood just off the side of the entrance, trying to create as little attention as possible.
I'll see if there's some way I can, grab a newspaper and poke holes in it or whatever. Do something to try and look inconspicuous.
Right.
And I'm 6'6", wearing a trench coat, trilby, and scarf indoors.
Brilliant. Okay, that's fine. Go on, Gage. What were you going to say?
I was just thinking, right, if I'm at the balcony and I'm looking out for whatever's going to be happening, what specific details am I needing to look out for?
All you know, the line was cut dead. All you actually know is that there's somebody who is taking women. You don't know for what purpose. You don't know exactly when it's going to happen. And the man who's spotted in this person's mind as wearing a suit, driving a black car, but you don't know exactly how that's going to tie into it.
Right. Well, that's going to be quite a majority of the people in this place, I'm guessing.
To be totally honest, as you look around, there aren't many people who wear suits.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a market area. There's probably not too many people suited up.
I suppose, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought so.
See, if only if this was like supposed to be some kind of high-end party thing, you would have thought, let's go check the valet and list like cars and people and stuff like that.
Okay, so as you're there for a while,
parking area outside.
did Scott say that he was going to head back towards the car park?
And then he disappeared.
Okay, so Scott's actually gone to the car park.
He's actually gone to the car park.
He's actually looking at the car park trying to assess how many black cars are parked in there.
I come back with some license plates.
Okay, as you're, Sean, you're actually looking through the windows and looking over the main area of the rotunda, and you can see that nothing much is happening. People are coming in, people are shopping, they're browsing, people are meeting family members on the balcony where you sit.
Okay.
Where the machine is, you can see that there's a constant influx of cars coming and going. There's nothing too dramatic, and nobody seems out of place here.
Right.
Okay.
All right, and Frankie, he's gone off to the car park. He's looking for a black car, of which he's going to be disappointed. He goes in there, and there's about 30. Because it's quite a busy car park. I mean, this is a place to go at the weekends where people are going to buy their...
You can go down to 1.
We can probably narrow it down a little, because, you know, the guy's wearing a suit, so it's unlikely to be a battered Ford Escort or something.
Yeah, that's unlikely. So as time goes on, you're not feeling like this is achieving anything. And are you going to stay where you are? Do you think you need to move around in different areas? Are you happy where you are?
I need to stay where I am.
What's happening?
Some of us, i.e. not me, could start just having a chat to the stall owners or whoever.
Fine, I'll go and talk to the stall owners.
If anyone has gone missing already.
Yes.
There's a cafe in a general shopping area. Is there any sort of newsstand which sells newspapers, obviously?
Yeah. It's right behind you, because you're waiting just in the entrance, and as you look on the left as you go in, there's a short newsstand there.
Quick, 5-finger discount.
I'm going to make good use of my time while I'm hanging around. Go to the newsstand, and I'm going to get local papers. I'll be leafing through them, but I'm specifically looking for anything about disappearances, missing persons, girls in particular.
Okay.
In case this has happened in the past already.
Okay,
or
so
any sort of articles relating to this location as well.
Okay, so you've gone to the newsstand and you've just thrown some money on the table and taken a paper as inconspicuous as possible, as you can do it. And as you're looking through the paper, you can see that they're not front page news, but there are comments about disappearances. We've got 2 Scotts again. Hello, Scott.
That's his evil twin.
We either have 0 Scots or 2.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Scott, you've gone out to the car park. You've been disappointed, really, because it's quite a large car park. You can count about 30 black cars. Time has passed, and not a lot has happened at the main entrance. What not all of you can notice, but definitely one of you can hear, is that in the distance there is an altercation happening.
Okay. Am I within sight or sound range of either of those 2 guys?
The car park is, as you come out the main entrance, you actually go around the left-hand side of the building.
Right, so...
There's a smaller door that will enter into the rotunda.
Alright, so I'll quick text Matt as I make my way towards the altercation.
Okay, now, is your sense... What does it say about your sense, your auditory sense?
I will tell you.
How powerful is it?
Senses 2, auditory, personal and permanent.
Now, is this a power that you would only get once you've got the power ring on? Or is it a separate...
No, it's a personal permanent.
It's all kind of like a subcategory of the power ring, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you can hear that there are raised voices. It's the back of the centre archway towards the main road. You can hear that there are screams and what sounds like there are 3 men shouting, and they're shouting in a foreign language.
Okay, because I can fly faster than I can run or walk, I'm going to...
Wait, hang on, what exactly are your powers? Super hearing, super flying?
Shush! I'm going to levitate a foot off the ground horizontally.
Have you put the ring on?
Yeah, I put my ring on. I put my ring on back at the bar when he turned up.
Okay, explain what happens when you put the ring on.
Right, so when I put the ring on, here's what's going to be hilarious. Right.
Oh, really?
Nothing physically changes about me. I just get green eyes.
You get green eyes?
Yeah, a glowing green. I can create a suit for myself, I can create things for myself, but because obviously I'm in public, I'm just going to go with I've got the ring on, and I'm not going to make any sort of physical changes yet.
Okay, so you've heard this altercation. There's this screaming voice, several men's voices. It's in a foreign tongue that you've not yet decided what kind of language it may be. And it's happening at the back of the central archway, 200 feet down the archway.
So I'm hovering a foot above the ground in a horizontal fashion. So I'm heading towards between all the cars.
Okay.
Almost just above ground level, so no one can really see me. But I'm going as fast as I can to get to where I can at least see the altercation happening.
So it looks like you're running.
Yeah, it looks like I'm running, and just a foot taller, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Are you contacting
I
the other?
presume the message gave vague details of the
Direction of which I was heading.
direction of this altercation, so I'm heading that way too.
I've turned on Google tracking, so you can see on your Google Maps where my phone is going.
Okay. As you round the corner, obviously the machine is going to be not quite there yet, and I don't know what Vortex has decided he's going to do. But as you round the corner, you actually see 3 black cars. Okay, shiny, relatively new black cars, quite spacious, quite fancy Mercedes style cars, and those 3 cars set off together down the main highway, which is going directly away from the exit.
I'm going to lie flat on the ground, right? Hover.
The flatter you go.
Hover flat on the ground, so so my face is, and then fly, technically levitate as fast as I can to catch up with the back car, and just get myself onto the back of the car as sneakily as possible without having to actually.
You could have asked me to just put a portal on top of the car and...
Where are you? Where are you? You're nowhere. I'm hoping that you'll all follow me.
I could have ported to you. I could port to different planets.
I didn't know you could do that. So I'm hoping you two will catch up with me while I discreetly attach myself to the back of the last car.
You are travelling at about 40-45 miles an hour on your belly.
Yeah.
Winding left and right in between cars, catching up with the rear car, and you seem to just get to the back car, turn your body sideways, and you clamp.
Yeah.
You are clamped on the back of the boot. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. The cars behind you now are starting to slow down because they can't believe what they've just seen. So they're drifting backwards, giving you a little bit of space.
Everybody have a good time.